Hello everybody, I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious banana pudding from scratch. My recipe for a banana pudding calls for a nice, rich banana pudding made with a vanilla custard with bananas on top and vanilla wafers and topped with a delicious meringue. Yes, it's very good. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, this is all what you're going to need to make your banana pudding, and we're going to get started with our ingredients. Okay, you're going to need 6 bananas. Now these bananas can be ripe or at their peak. Okay, and along with that you're going to need some Jack's vanilla wafers. Now either you can use this kind or you can use vanilla wafers. Anything other than that, I don't think that you should use it because it doesn't have any flavor, especially the ones that are underneath $1. Don't buy those because they don't have no flavor. Okay, so get you some Jacks and you'll be good. Okay, and for our custard and meringue, you're gonna need some whole milk, eggs, 100% pure vanilla extract, pure cane sugar, and vanilla beans. Now this is an all-natural vanilla bean here, and I bought it at the grocery store, and this cost me about $10. Yes, it's kind of expensive, but I like to have good quality ingredients in my recipes. So hey, and along with that, you're going to need some cornstarch, some cream of tartar, and some yellow food coloring. And for the dish to put your banana pudding in, here I have one 9-inch deep dish pie pan. Now if you don't have this, you can use the 8x8 pan. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and crack our eggs. We're gonna separate our egg whites from our egg yolks, and we're gonna put the egg whites in one small bowl to the right, and we're gonna put the egg yolks on the left. Okay, you're gonna need 6 egg whites and 3 egg yolks. Okay, that's how it's gonna look. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and chop up our vanilla bean. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half. I'm gonna go ahead and split it down the center, and I'm gonna reveal to you what it looks in the inside. See that black residue? I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. Preheat your fire to medium-high heat. I'm gonna start on our custard. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of whole milk. And we're not done adding the milk yet. We have to reserve about 2/3 cup of cold milk. Okay, you're going to go ahead and add 2/3 cup of sugar into our milk. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, now that we got that nice and mixed in, I'm going to go ahead and add our flavoring. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And to that, we're going to add the entire vanilla bean right in there. And make sure your vanilla beans are split in half. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mix that in. I'm going to mix this until the milk gets hot. It's going to be at a simmer. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, while that's getting hot, we're going to go ahead and start on our cornstarch mixture. We're going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Mix it real good. Okay, our mixture is at a simmer. The milk is hot, ready to go. So we have our milk and cornstarch mixture. We're going to go ahead and add that right on into there. just like that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and mix this in. And we're going to bring this back to a light simmer for about 2 minutes. Alright, our mixture is at a simmer. Now we're going to go ahead and turn our fire off. And here we have a damp towel. We're going to go ahead and place our bowl on top with our egg yolks in there. And make sure that you have your whisk ready to mix it. Okay, so we're going to do a tempering method. We're going to go ahead and stir our egg yolks. And we're going to add the milk in 3 intervals. So we're going to go ahead and add the first little bit in there. Okay, continue to stir. Don't stop stirring. The second amount. Keep stirring. Don't stop. And finally the third. Make sure you have all of it in there. Alright. I'm going to keep mixing that in. Okay, you're going to preheat your fire to medium-high heat on your medium-sized pot. And you're going to go ahead and add your mixture back into this pot here. And we're going to go ahead and mix that in. And it should take about 3 minutes until the sauce thickens. Okay, you want to be careful because your milk can foam up and rise above your pot. So it's been about 3 minutes now, and it is done. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use a mesh strainer. We're going to go ahead and drain all of the contents out. And strain any unwanted pieces, such as the vanilla beans. We don't need those anymore. And there you have it, vanilla custard. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and add a little coloring to this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add 3 drops of yellow food coloring. 3 drops. And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Mix it until it's well combined. Okay, now that we got that out the way, now we're going to go ahead and put our custard in the refrigerator. So we're going to use some plastic wrap. Going to go ahead and take this plastic wrap and put it directly on top of our custard. You gotta press it right on down into your custard. Don't worry, the custard is a little hot, but it won't burn. It's not that hot. Okay, so make sure you press it down in there. And this will prevent your custard from forming that skin on the top. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes. And this will allow the flavors to settle and your custard will thicken. Oh, quick cooking and baking tip. While you're cooking, baking, or waiting for something to chill in the refrigerator, anything like that, you want to make sure that you clean all of the utensils that you've dirtied. Okay, like I'm doing here. Okay, now to start on our meringue preparation. We have 6 egg whites into a measuring cup here, and we're going to go ahead and blend this until medium peaks. Now I know you're not supposed to use the plastic, but this is my only thing that I have, and yeah. Okay, you got that to medium peaks. Actually, this is my only measuring cup I use for meringue. Okay, now we're at medium peaks now. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and add a little flavoring. We're going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of 100% pure vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons, that's right. And to that we're going to go ahead and add 2/3 cups of sugar. We're going to add that in there. And we're going to blend this for about 35 seconds. Make sure you blend it real well. Okay, now that we're finished with that, now we're not done yet. Gotta make sure it's at stiff peaks, so we gotta add 1.5 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and this will help the egg whites reach stiff peaks. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that until it reaches stiff peaks. Now, if you're using a stand mixer, it may take a shorter time, but since I'm using a hand mixer, it may take a little longer. Okay. Alright, we're now at stiff peaks, and here we are. Look at that meringue. That looks so beautiful. Look at that. Nice and white. Looks good. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and take our custard out of the freezer after 45 minutes. Okay, here we have our custard. I'm ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and peel the plastic off the top, and make sure you discard the plastic. You're going to take a spoon and stir your custard. You should notice that your custard will be slightly thicker and creamy in texture. Okay, now that we have our meringue and our custard done, now it's time to go ahead and assemble our banana pudding. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open the package of vanilla wafers, and we're going to line those along the bottom of the pan. Alright, got that on there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take the banana right off the stem. Go ahead and peel it. And you're going to go ahead and chop it. Now you're going to chop your bananas to about 2/16 of an inch thick. Okay, I'm going to chop 2 of them, and you're going to add them right on top of your vanilla wafers. And we're done. And now we're going to go ahead and take our custard and add that right on top. Alright, and that's how it's going to look when you're done. Custard should be covering everything. So now we're going to go ahead and start on our next layer. We're going to line our vanilla wafers right on top of our custard. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and line the wafers along the sides now. Make sure you line them right on the sides of the pan. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and chop 2 more bananas up. And make sure those are chopped 2/16 of an inch thick. And we're going to go ahead and place those slices on top of the vanilla wafers. Alrighty, looks like we're done here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take the rest of the custard and add that right on top. And that's what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and add the meringue on top in spoonfuls. You can also use a piping bag, and you could pipe it out if you like, but I'm just using spoonfuls, big spoonfuls of it, and put it right on top just like that. That looks so beautiful. Look how white that is. And once that's on top, we're going to go ahead and just spread that meringue all around the top. Okay, you're going to preheat your oven to 370 degrees. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a nice little decoration using the back of the spoon. We're going to go up and downward motion, and that'll give it a little fancy look. And it's ready for the oven. So we're going to go ahead and put this into the broiler part of your oven. And you're going to let it sit for 25 to 30 seconds. This is very important. If you leave it in there any longer than 35 seconds, your meringue will burn at the top, so be very careful. And there you have it. And this is how it will look. And there you have it. Homemade banana pudding from scratch. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Nice little brown at the top. take a bite. Now, of course, I had to take a nice chunk of it out and put it right here so it doesn't really look like the presentation I showed you. Go ahead and take a bite. Yo, this banana pudding is a winner. Woo. The greatest thing about a banana pudding is that custard. The custard is what really makes this banana pudding special. It is delicious. Woo. Now I'm going to tell you a quick story. As a child, I never liked banana pudding. I hated banana pudding. The only thing I liked about the banana pudding was the custard and the wafers. I didn't really care for any of the bananas. So, but I just started making it about a few months ago and mastered my recipe, and it's delicious. Ooh, boys. Absolutely incredible. You can taste that custard. Oh my goodness. That vanilla, strong flavor, and the bananas. It's awesome. And there you have it. Homemade banana pudding from scratch. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like up, subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy all of my delicious recipes cooked right here in my kitchen. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, or you can email me at charliethecookandrews@gmail.com. Until then, take care, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.